Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, yeah. Happy freaking holidays. You better cozy up on the couch, get your Choco Milks.
Hot chocolate?
Oh, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
chocolate milk? Hey, we don't judge.
Yeah, I already goofed.
Your chocolate beverage of choice, hot or iced.
In the freaking episode, we goofed.
All right,
It's
podcast over. See you
Yeah.
guys. Well, it's the holiday season, as we all know. And I'm going to be so honest with everyone. This week, I'm feeling a lot of pressure. Um,
Really Scrooging it up over there. I'm really festive over here in my Mr. Poopy Butthole Christmas sweater.
I'm going to be real. I don't own any Christmas sweaters, and it's not something I'm proud of, and it's not something I want the world to know, but I guess that's what happens when you start a podcast.
I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get a Santa hat.
I know.
A certain somebody, Camilla back there, said she was going to get us some Christmas hats, but I guess she just kind of didn't have any money after she went over budge during the campaign trail. She's still working on that. So,
well, you know what? Christmas isn't here yet. Maybe she'll pull through. We still have what, 6 days?
she better pull through with those freaking collard greens she keeps talking about. If I don't get some bathtub collard greens from her come Christmas time, she might have to get kicked out.
Well, that's a conversation we're going to have potentially.
Mm-hmm.
I will say collard greens in our bathtub would be absolutely disgusto.
Yep.
But I mean, she can find a tub if she wants to find a tub. So she has to make that happen. That's not my problem.
Yeah, she's got to figure it the F out.
But I guess I just want to start this episode by shouting out just a massive amount of people on the mountain who, for some reason, are listening to this in the car, on the lift, in their free
It's crazy.
On the lift is actually the scariest thought I've had in a really long time. I don't know if they want me to shout out their names because like we're really a really massive, huge podcast.
Yeah, all 10 views.
So just for the sake of privacy, I guess I won't. But you know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thankful and yet I'm scared. I mean, just thanks for spreading the gospel, I guess.
Yep.
And in the spirit of the gospel, just of good news and joy, we're going to get into the top 10 Christmas movies.
We, as the poopy butthole himself would say. It's a huge one. This is a big episode. I'm freaking amped.
I know, this is one that like you immediately were ready, list out. Quickest list I think you've probably ever done. So clearly Christmas spirits are high. And I for one, I'm ready to get into it.
Just a movie guy. Can't help it.
You are a big movie guy. Yes. I'm not a big movie girl. However, a lot of these are literally some of my favorite movies of all time just because of the like Christmas joy.
Yeah, if you're not watching a Christmas movie on Christmas Day, like just in the background.
I know.
What the hell are you doing?
You just had like so much food and so you get a little sleepy and you watch a Christmas movie and probably take a nap.
Yep.
That's the perfect Christmas.
Ooh-wee.
I'm going to be hearing a lot of that this episode.
Gonna get real sick of that.
Well, my love, would you like to start us off?
Christmas with the Cranks, number 10.
Should we play a game of how many movies on your list has Lily seen, or should we just kind of give that up?
It's probably gonna be like 2.
Yeah, I've never seen Christmas with the Cranks.
That sucks. You're oh my goodness. There's kind of a, let's see. I was gonna say there's an absurd amount of Tim Allen on my list, but not really. There's only 2.
Kind of the king of Christmas in a way. He really capitalized.
I mean, he is Santa Claus.
Yeah, and don't you freaking worry. We'll get into it.
And then he goes to being the crankiest crank of all on Christmas with the Cranks.
So is the synopsis just It's Christmas with a family full of little.
Nope.
Okay.
The kids are out of the house.
Okay.
Their one daughter's out to overseas, I think, or something, and they just said, "F it. We're sick of just putting in so much work. Our daughter's not here. What the hell are we doing? Let's take a freaking cruise."
Okay.
And then everybody in the neighborhood, the concept is insane. Everybody in the neighborhood will not leave them the hell alone.
That's my nightmare.
Everybody's like, "Where's your Christmas lights, Mr. Crank?" and all this and that. And they're just badgering them the whole time.
Are we the cranks then?
Probably. Granted, I've only had one neighbor since moving up here, and he's the worst, and that's pretty much my only neighborly experience as an adult.
Yeah.
So as of now, I hate neighbors. They suck.
I love the idea of neighbors, but I don't know. You have to like really get lucky, I feel like. And you kind of can't control it. So if you don't,
You're screwed.
Yeah. So
Christmas with the Cranks it's a classic.
Okay.
And then we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah,
Daughter's out of the house. They're going to get a cruise. They're going on a cruise, and their neighbors are just honestly, their neighbors are being straight up McAssholes the whole time.
If my neighbor was literally that concerned, I mean, granted, we have absolutely top 10 one of the worst neighbors in the world, but if we had a normal neighbor and they were that concerned about our lack of Christmas decor, that would stress me out. So I would move. Like I would literally be like, can we put the house up for sale?
They would get a fat F off.
Yeah.
I would tell them to piss all the way off.
Truly, especially around Christmas time, mind your own freaking biz.
Yeah, shut up. Maybe we celebrate Kwanzaa, you bigot.
Yeah, you literally assumed my freaking celebration.
You think they put up lights for Kwanzaa? Ooh. Not in Africa.
Okay. Well, happy holidays, everyone. And that's a wrap on this episode. Thank you guys so much. We love you. See you next year. Well, Christmas with the Crunks.
It's a classic.
We have to watch it then.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Christmas Eve we can watch it because I don't work.
Gotta figure out what it's on.
Okay. My number 10, and you know what? Maybe I'm going to get some hate for this, and I'm a little bit nervous. The boys on the mountain are going to hate on me. But you know what? This is my freaking pod. I don't know what you want. My number 10 is a childhood classic, and it's Frosty the Daggone Snowman. I watch this.
Classic.
I watch it every year. I will say I've been very busy this year, so I haven't been able.
Cartoon version?
Yeah, of course,
Okay.
of course.
Live action one is butt cheeks.
I didn't even know there was a live action Frosty. Is what nightmares are made of.
Not good.
Not good. No, the classic cartoon. I wonder when it came out actually, but it's one of my favorites. I try to watch it every year if I can with the fam. And it's only like 25 freaking minutes long.
Yeah, quick and easy.
So that's a good background one if you're like setting up decor, wrapping presents. But yeah, it just gets you in the spirit.
Good song.
Classic song. So it's kind of, I guess, traumatizing for the children that they watch him melt a little bit low key. But gloss over that. It's the spirit of Christmas.
Yeah, their dog just dies at the end.
Yeah, kind of some dark themes going on.
Mm.
Well,
there's a lot of dark childhood innuendos, like Ring Around the Rosie.
Oh, yeah.
Full of posies.
It's about the plague.
Ashes.
We all fall down.
It's
crazy.
The London Bridge one, you know what that's about?
No.
I swear to God, I don't know. You know what? This is fact.
This is our podcast.
Yeah, somebody told it to me, so that makes it fact.
Mm-hmm.
It was the London Bridge falling down. There was a bunch of like dudes crossing a bridge, waiting in line to look at some naked chick.
What?
And then it fell down and they all died.
Okay, and what's the lesson there?
Look at your naked chicks at home. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. There really was no right answer. I was just wondering what the takeaway was. So yeah, look at your naked chicks at home this holiday season. And you won't fall off the bridge.
Yeah, that would be such a bummer. You're just trying to look at some poontang and you
Okay.
just fell off a bridge or a bridge fell down.
But like imagine though that you're the imagine though. Imagine you're the wife at home and your hubby is like going to look at some girl's TTs and then they die and then you're like, what like what happened? It was a car accident, like is he okay? And they're like, ma'am, there's
cars.
no easy way to say this. He was searching for that poon.
Yep. Damn.
Anyways, Frosty the Snowman is a really good movie this time of year.
Yep.
Boom.
Is that how it ends? He just melts and dies? Does it hurt?
Well, I'm sure melting as a snowman does not feel good. I don't know. I don't think he dies at the end because that would be a terrible Christmas movie. They're like, we're going to get you to the North Pole.
They just take his hat off and then he just faded away and melted.
Because remember when, for some
No, I
reason.
don't remember. You're going to have to carry the torch.
Okay, so they were like, we have to get you to the North Pole. It's too dang hot right here. And then he's like, yeah, for sure. But as they're traveling, he's getting tired. And for some reason, they're like, let's go in this greenhouse. The little children that are traveling with him are like, let's go to the greenhouse.
Idiots.
And then he's like, oh no. Because one of them gets too cold. And so he's like, we'll go to the greenhouse to warm up. And then they go, oh my God, Frosty, you're melting.
What a freaking idiot.
Well, he loved that woman. He loved those kids, I guess, in a very normal way.
I would hope so. What if Frosty was like a
We don't need to ruin Christmas this episode. We just need to.
Catholic priest? Number 9. So yeah, Frosty
I'm
the
so
Snowman.
depressed right now.
Don't think about it too much.
Yeah, just watch the film. It's 20 minutes. Come on.
Yep. Right. Number 9, Bad Santa.
Another one I've never
Yeah,
seen.
shocker.
Yeah, I know.
This one is amazing. Billy Bob Thornton is just that drunk asshole Santa.
He is like actually the perfect person for that.
Yep, and he plays such a good drunk.
Mm-hmm.
The Bad News Bears. Shocker. Literally anything else he's in.
I don't know if I've ever seen a movie that he's in. And I don't know why this is surprising.
Yep, but Bad Santa, it's good if you're not watching this one with the kids.
Okay.
This is a good adult one.
Okay.
Definitely of the R rating.
Okay.
This has to be the only R-rated Christmas movie.
No, because I feel like there's a weird era, maybe during COVID, where they're like, let's make Christmas a little bit naughty, or like, let's make Christmas a little bit gory.
Krampus doesn't count.
I'm not even thinking of Krampus. I feel like there's one where he was like, not a spy, but I feel like there was some action one where they're like, you're not going to want to let the kids watch this one this year.
Are you talking about that stupid one with The Rock and Ryan Reynolds?
No. I can picture the actor who plays Santa in it, but I'm not going to be able to think of it now. I don't know. It'll come to me. But anyways, I'm sure there are very few rated R Santa Claus movies. And this had to be like the gold standard. Like I feel like anyone that they have now.
Harold and Kumar, they had a Christmas movie. Forgot about that. All right, then. I'm just talking out of my ass at this point. Ooh, what's new?
It's okay. It's our pod. We can do whatever.
Bad Santa. Sick movie.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to have a long to watch list after this episode.
You've had a long to watch list.
Yeah. Maybe that should be my 2025 New Year's resolution. Okay. We have to do top 10 worst New Year's resolutions.
Oh, for sure. Top 10 most annoying resolutions.
Yes. We can just do like a shit list resolutions.
Top 10 worst resolutions / ones that get dropped after a month.
Yeah. That it's coming. Okay, my number 9 again is like an oldie. My parents just always showed me ones from like the 70s or 60s. So these are just like the ones that are very nostalgic to me. So my number 9 is A Year Without a Santa Claus.
Never seen it.
Okay, I think you would like it. Again, it's maybe like 35 minutes
Is
long.
this a cartoon?
Hmm.
Mm,
But it's in that like old school, not claymation, but kinda,
mm,
which is like I love so much.
some Wallace and Gromit
Yes,
shit.
exactly, exactly. So this is basically like, oh my god, Santa is like really sick. He's not feeling well. There's not going to be a Santa Claus this year. Christmas is kind of canceled. And then the world, like newspaper, like companies are like, holy shit, we have to report this. But then Mrs. Claus is like, you know what? I guess I'll just do it. And it's just goofs, mayhem, chaos.
So does she end up picking up the slack?
She has to. He's sick. He's literally
Wow.
bedridden.
Shout out to Mrs. Claus. What's Mrs. Claus's real name?
I don't think we know, but if you had to
That's
guess.
ridiculous.
But I'm a, what would you think it would
I don't know.
be?
Chris Crinkle and
Oh wait. Do we know it? Chris Kringle and
Betty.
Betty Bingle.
Betty Bingle.
Yep. So Year Without a Santa Claus, it's just a good one. And it really makes you appreciate the big man.
Sounds like Jimmy Neutron stole that concept. Didn't Jimmy Neutron have to like be Santa Claus one for their fucking
He was
Christmas
inspired
special?
by Betty Bingle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout
Can't
out
blame
to
a
Betty.
kid. Yeah.
The Betster.
But yeah, it's a classic. It's a really good one. I think you'd like it.
Right. Nimble 8. This one's gonna ruffle some feathers because some people consider it a Halloween movie. It's The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a freaking Christmas movie.
Okay, so I'm just going to say it was on my honorables because I had a hard time. I think it's both, which is just double the fun. You can watch it at Halloween because you have the like first half, and then you get the joy of Christmas. You get both.
Oh, I don't wanna accept that. It's either or. It's a freaking Christmas movie.
I mean, I'm team both. It's like equal parts Christmas and Halloween.
That is heinous.
Yeah, but it's awesome. Like he did it.
He did the impossible.
He literally did, and I watch it every year.
Shout out to Timbo Burton.
I know. He's a genius and a weirdo. But yeah, I guess if I had to pick. Actually, I don't know if I can.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a twofer.
It definitely starts out Halloween and then
Heavy.
it gets heavy Christmas.
Yeah.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish. So that, you know what? That makes it a Christmas movie.
Well, there you go. It's a great one. I love the songs in it. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, honestly.
Yep.
My number 8 is one that it's honestly, I'm kind of debating if I should have put it higher, but it is what it is. My number 8 is The Polar Express.
Nice. The Uncanny Valley with that one is outrageous.
They just talked about that on Ride the Pod because Mary Beth was writing for Uncanny Valley, and they talked about how The Polar Express is like the weirdest thing and a good intro to Uncanny Valley. But yeah, it's just so good and kind of weird because of the like animation.
Yep.
Shout
out to Robin Williams.
But
Rip. Wasn't he the conductor? Who was the conductor?
Was he I thought Tom Hanks played like 6 characters.
Yeah, it's definitely Tom Hanks.
Okay.
I am a buffoon.
It's okay. I was like, was he in that? That's kind of cool. Fun fact, for some reason, so I was still living in Illinois when this came out, and my parents were like, we have a Christmas surprise. They took us to this like beautiful theater downtown Chicago, and it was like one of the first couple weeks the Polar Express was out, and they're like, there's a special guest speaker to like announce the or whatever, start the movie.
Joel Osteen.
I would walk out. Even as a child, I would have walked out into the cold. No, it was freaking Tom Hanks.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so as a kid, I was like, what's going on? Like, is this, this is fame. And it was so cool. I'll never forget that night. He was just like, yeah, this movie was amazing to be a part of. The joy of Christmas, yada, yada, yada. And then we just watched the movie in this gorgeous theater. It was one of the coolest things ever.
That's insane. Fun fact, Tom Hanks was on Epstein's flight list.
Oh my God. This episode is making me want to run into the sea. Well, that sucks. You know what? It was a good Christmas gift, though. I didn't know about the island.
Yeah, he didn't know what was going on. Just like everybody left the Diddy party early. He just left. He just went to bed early.
I just can't accept any bad news about Tom Hanks right now. It's Christmas time.
All right, fair enough.
You know? But I do know he played like 8 characters.
Yeah, he was definitely the conductor, not Robin Williams.
Yeah.
That was one of the dumbest things I've ever said.
I really was like, I honestly had no idea he was part of that film. That's really cool, though. You learn something every day.
It's crazy. In my head, I saw the conductor and I saw Robin Williams instead of Tom Hanks. Like I'm unwell.
Maybe you're just missing him right now. Also, I just got angry at the fact that I'm going to be hearing the term "so purple" for the next probably 4 weeks. So to the sir who keeps quoting that video, I just want to say it's freaking on.
Shit's so sticky.
I am going to cancel his freaking membership is what I'm going to do.
Glass was in the small pocket.
But here's the thing that I hate the most about that video is that there's something about it that itches my brain in the same way that Smiling Friends does.
Yep, it feels like it should be on Adult Swim.
Yes. And I hate that I kind of like it, but don't tell anyone
God.
I said that.
I just remembered we haven't seen season 2 of Smiling Friends.
No, we are absolutely slacking.
Ugh.
Can we just I'll just pay for whatever it's on tonight and we just binge it.
No, I got it now. I can do the annual sub.
I can as well.
No, and then if I do it now, then the sub will just re-up every year after right after I get my bonus. So we'll be chilling.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. I do want to watch it
getting
though. I miss them.
Yep.
But anyways, shout out to the Scooby Snack video. I freaking hate it so much. But shout out to the Polar Express and shout out Tom Hanks. I care that you were on Epstein's Island, but I'm pretending that you weren't. So
He just wasn't a part of all the underage festivities.
he was there because they were doing a screening of the Polar Express.
How come nobody had to say anything or address that? They just dropped the freaking flight list and then it was just like, all right. I don't know what was going on in the news then.
Yeah, I don't know because I also
Israel and Palestine or Ukraine.
But I also feel like people we kind of knew half these people were freaking creepazoids. I feel like there's a couple names that it was like, what?
But it was straight up nobody addressed it. Nobody was like, yeah, I went there and I had no idea what was going on. Nothing. Everybody just...
Well, also that's probably part of the freaking Illuminati agenda. They're like, we don't want people to chat about this. I mean, I agree with you that it did kind of get just oh yeah, that's crazy. And then the next day it was something else. It was like Hawk Tuah.
Speaking of, she's finally getting sued.
I am so confused by everything that's going on with her. So
she made a meme coin, loaded it up, sold it to a bunch of people, and when it hit a shit ton of money, she sold all her fucking meme coin to make bank, to make 30 times what she... Just a classic rug pull.
Yeah.
I hope that she's just too stupid to realize what she was doing and she just let someone else do it.
That's what I think.
I don't know, though. I feel like she's a piece of shit. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying anything she's selling.
I don't necessarily think she's an angel or whatever, but I'm like, I just don't think she's smart enough.
No.
Maybe she is. Who knows?
Mm.
Time will tell.
Scumbag.
Yeah.
Scum tour.
Oh shit!
Right. What'd you do? 7?
I just did my 8.
All right, nimble 7. How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
That's your number 7?
Hey, pipe down over there, okay? You don't even know what's about to come with the next
Oh my!
6.
A vein in my neck just literally like dislocated because I'm so in shock.
I'm about to piss you off even more because guess what? It's the live action one with Jim Carrey.
Oh!
Yeah, that one is insane.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Don't even act like that movie's bad.
Here's the thing. Hear me out and listen your ears. Are you listening? I like them both. So I understand that movie is banging. It's undeniable. I'm not even going to argue it. When I was writing my list, and obviously this movie is on my list, much higher, I was like, you know what? Both. I think they're both great. Obviously, I have a preference. We'll talk about it. But both are good, and I can't deny it. Who's the freaking MILF who? Do you remember her name?
No idea.
I just remember I have so many freaking gays as friends and relatives, and they were like, that was my awakening. Was the MILF who? I don't remember her name.
Freaking one of the few times they actually made a live action movie that lived up to the OG.
Oh, yeah. So good. The casting was perfect.
Top 10 live action movies? Freak yeah. You want to talk about a good live action movie? Cat in the Hat.
We were just talking about that at work today because, and I'm just going to give a shout out to Sid because she doesn't care if I name drop, hopefully. That is the live action Cat in the Hat is her favorite movie of all time.
Yeah.
So today she was playing a Are You a True Friend quiz. And she said, what's my favorite movie? And I said, live action Cat in the Hat.
It's so good.
It is literally her favorite movie of all time.
The way I cried laughing when he cut his tail off and yelled, son of a, and it just like cut to, we'll be right back.
And then my other bestie girl, Kaylee, apparently that movie stressed her out so bad as a kid because she was like very type A. And so all the chaos, which is really something like I relate to a lot. That as a kid, I'd be like, oh my God, the parents, they're going to be so screwed. So it's so funny that Sid is just like, hee 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 hee. And Kaylee's stressed the fuck out.
That sounds about right.
But getting back to the Christmas spirit, yeah, How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
So good.
I love the part where as a kid, this cracked me up to no end, where they're at like the holiday, I don't know, big parade thingy, and then the Grinch comes down and they're like, oh my gosh, he's here. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And he takes the mistletoe and puts it by his butt and he goes, kiss it, Whoville. I thought that was the funniest thing that cinema had ever done.
Was it Jim Carrey was the Grinch, right? Okay. I thought I was pulling another Robin Williams there. God, and like he was genuinely creepy. Like you watch the cartoon and you're just like, yeah, he's a cartoon.
I just saw literally, I think I sent it to Sid less than an hour ago of how someone was like, it's crazy that in the How the Grinch Stole Christmas, he's just butt ass naked the whole time and like no one acts like that's a big deal. He just has his green ass out.
Jim Carrey is underappreciated. He's even good in the Sonic movies that are fine.
Yeah, he is one of like the rare, I don't know if we'll ever have another quite like him.
Good method actor.
Very good. Probably annoying as shit on set.
Oh my God. Yeah. Could you imagine? What do you think he was like during the Grinch?
Exactly what you saw. Yeah. The moment he walked on set, he was the Grinch till the moment. Like, he probably was like that the whole time filming.
It's probably like Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder. I don't read the script. The script reads me.
Probably,
I
honestly.
ain't done till the end credit post interview or whatever. Oh my god. Oh god, Tropic Thunder. Ooh, what a we can't get into it. That's not a Christmas
Yeah, this
movie.
isn't. Yeah, yeah.
Tripping.
Well, we'll talk about The
All
Grinch.
right.
A crazy movie, a crazy concept too.
Yeah, what
Just like
the
a
hell?
green and the freaking poor dog. Hello, Max, just a little slave, and he's like, I fucking hate my life. We'll get into it though.
All right.
My number 7 is one that I've only seen in recent years, but it's my dad's favorite Christmas movie of all time, and I loved it. And it's Christmas Vacation.
Lampoon.
I don't know what you're saying right now.
National Lampoon Christmas Vacay. Isn't that what it is?
I have no idea.
What with Walt with Grim? What's the guy's name?
The lead actor, now I'm gonna forget it.
Chevy
Oh,
Chase.
yes.
Yeah, it's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
I'm still new to this movie.
It's on your freaking list. Get the title right.
Oh my god. Anyways, I thought it was so good.
It's a great movie.
When
they're cutting down the tree, going through the forest, and just bitching at the kids.
Yeah. It just feels like everyone has at least one or two family members represented in that film. So I guess that's really beautiful. But it's just a good classic. I don't know. I really enjoyed it.
Driving down the road with the tree on top, and there's just so many classic moments in that movie.
That was one though, like when they're all in the house, like just absolute chaos, where I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna be alone for Christmas because this is my actual hell.
Fun fact, I don't think I've ever seen that start to finish. I just
We should watch it this year.
know of it.
Yeah, we should. I don't know what it would be streaming on, but it's got to be somewhere.
Anything and everything.
And I feel like that's such a golden age of Christmas movies too.
It's just a golden age of movies.
Yeah, true.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm like, dang. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it screams Christmas. So,
oh my gosh.
shout out to Bill for introducing me.
Billiam.
Thanks.
Yeah, Chevy Chase is one of the all-time greats. Fun fact, he's like a douchebag now. Just because he's in like constant pain from all his like fake falls he used to do.
Oh, really? Damn.
His back is just wrecked.
Yeah. Damn.
Like,
I could have seen him in his prime still being kind of a doucher.
Yeah, probably. But like that's how he would enter a room. He would like fake fall.
Yeah, I would hate that.
What? There was like a not a drama, like a movie on Netflix about, oh my gosh, well, it might have been the National Lampoon magazine, how they like the start of it and then the fall of it, and they like recreated it, and he was in it, and that's where I learned that.
Oh, really?
The movie was sick.
Imagine like working with someone, like not in like a creative field. Like I'm just thinking if I clocked in at the office and I had a coworker who would enter a room by fake falling.
It depends.
But every time.
It could be funny.
I guess I'd just be
Definitely
like,
back in the day, like the 80s.
That's true. That was like prime. Yeah. I guess he timed it well.
Oh yeah.
But now he's suffering. So sorry, Chevy.
Yeah, you got to pay to play.
Yeah.
How bad do you want it?
Apparently very bad. So Christmas vacay. Let's watch it.
All right. This is another one we need to watch. And it's here because I know it's a banger. And people want to argue to the end of day.
As the day is true.
As the day is true, they'll argue that this isn't a Christmas movie. Guess what? It's a freaking Christmas movie. It's Die Hard.
Never seen it. I do know, obviously, the age-old what the frick movie is this?
Do you know what it's about?
Nope. I literally know nothing about this movie. Just like, that Bruce Willis is in it.
There's a terrorist attack at like an office Christmas party. And he's saving the day.
To me, that feels Christmas.
Christmas movie.
Yeah.
So, yippee-ki-yay, you sons of bitches. It's a Christmas movie.
Well, we just settled a decades-long debate. Thank you very much for listening.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Freaking idiots.
Yeah, I remember was it last year, I think? Yeah, my parents were like, "We should watch this for Christmas." And then all of the siblings were like, "No." So we never did.
Unreal.
But maybe this year.
You guys goofed.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm just going to say, yeah, it sounds like a Christmas movie. I'll have to give it a watch,
An
but
office Christmas party? Terrorist attack? Why would a terror? Whatever.
yeah,
We gotta get
we
into
can't
it.
dive into all that. My number 6, we spoke of the man earlier, but it's Tim Allen's freaking Santa Claus. And I'm talking the whole franchise.
The whole.
Mhm.
No,
Mhm.
no, not allowed. You got to pick one.
Okay, the first one.
The first?
Yep.
Holy shit.
I think
that's incorrect. The second one's the best one. And spoiler alert, that's my number 5. So there you go. Santa
Okay,
Claus
beautiful.
2.
I think Hear Me Out as a child, because these are my memories of this movie. First of all, I had a crush on the son. And then when he did like the graffiti at the school, I was like, oh my God, like he's kind of crazy. So, you know, I don't know what that said about me. We don't have to get into that this episode. I also, my favorite character, I'm not going to be able to remember his name. He's not Beans from Even Stevens, but he looks like he could be related to Beans. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay, he is the star. But I also loved the little curly haired guy. Tim Allen as Santa Claus was such a primetime move.
So you're picking the first one as the best one. Him becoming the Santa Claus. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, the second one's the best one because he's in his groove. He is Santa Claus and he's just making shit happen.
He's confident in in who he is as the Clausman.
He has, he is, he's him.
He is.
He's him.
That is your first tattoo. He is him.
Yeah, I'm starting to peter out already. So
okay, well we'll crank.
I'm sure
Christmas
we will.
with the cranks.
So, yeah.
Okay. To be fair,
do you even what about Santa Claus 3? Was there a fourth one?
Probably. I'd have to double check. But to be fair, the last time I saw these movies, I had to be what, 13, 14?
Damn. So why is it so high on your list?
Because I just remember being like, oh yeah, this is Christmas.
Yeah,
like this is joy, you know?
Tim Allen went crazy.
He was perfect.
He really knocked it out of the park with that one.
And then I loved how he's like, why am I just gaining so much weight? They could never make that movie now.
Oh, damn. Yeah, the first one was good. Shit, it's a close.
I know.
It's neck and neck.
That's fair. I'll take that. But you can't deny that whole franchise. Oh my God. And then when they were like at his workshop, as a kid, I was like, I will murder everyone I know to be able to live in this freaking workshop. Like it was so magical.
Well, you probably wouldn't fit because you're a regular sized person.
Okay, well, Merry Christmas.
That'd be an elf.
Oh my God, I just want to talk about Christmas.
That's what do you mean you want to talk? That's
like
what
I'm
we're
just
doing.
thinking about elves and like the way I found out about Santa Claus, how traumatic that was.
Oh,
we would watch, or we would go to santaclaus.com. I'll show it to you later. And you could track where he was in the world.
Everybody
and you're like,
hit the Santa tracker.
And you're like, get the fuck to bed.
Even the news would have a Santa tracker.
Which that to me is freedom. That's joy. That's why I vote. To keep the Santa tracker.
Yep.
Anyways, Tim Allen, kudos. You did good.
Shout out to being the man himself, being him.
He is him, and we are us.
Yes.
Think about that. So I guess I'm jumping to my
5.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Freaking Reindeer.
It's classic.
Not much to say.
Something everybody can relate to.
Of course.
Just being on the outs.
And then Santa Claus is like, wait, son. You got yourself a gift, boy.
I didn't know Santa talk like that. That's crazy.
I hope he does, and I just pray he does. But yeah, it's a classic. There's also when the little girl deer is like, you're kind of cute to Rudolph. And he always goes, I'm cute. That's kind of what my voice is inspired by.
Wow.
I'm not kidding. Because I used to say that all around the house with my siblings.
It's
So,
all making sense.
yeah, thank Rudolph for that.
It is ridiculous how influenced we were by cartoons.
I know.
Like I'll do like a SpongeBob scream if I'm about to eat shit on the mountain.
Really?
Like ah, or like
You
something
do
like
that.
that. Yeah.
You also really lately have been leaning into your Patrick side, which I'm not mad about. I think it's so funny and bizarre how much you sound like him.
Yep.
Literally just your speaking voice. That's crazy. Anyways, shout out Rudolph.
Shout
Oh my
out.
god, imagine him dressed up as Rudolph.
We gotta give him a little red nose.
He would hate it, but
Yep.
he would be the cutest Rudolph.
He would knock it off in 20 seconds.
Yeah, and then eat it.
Yep.
But anyways, yeah, you can't really have Christmas without that guy, so had to be on the list.
Oh man, just a classic. Back in like elementary school, kids would like use that as an insult.
What?
I don't know, just calling somebody Rudolph because they got a red nose.
Also, I feel like there's some meme or something I saw years ago and they're like, what the fuck are the reindeer games? Like the song, it's like they never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. And so there's this whole like thing about what the fuck a reindeer
Isn't
game.
that a movie?
What, reindeer games?
Deer games?
Probably.
I don't know why I asked you.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was the wrong person to ask.
Correct. Probably. But anyways.
Yep.
Could you name all of the reindeer?
What? No.
You couldn't?
No.
I think I might be able to. But then I would have to sing it. I can't do it without singing the song.
I don't think I've ever watched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Really?
Yeah.
But you've heard the song.
Yeah.
So the names are in the song.
But I swear I've only heard the opening line to the song. I've never gotten past that.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, my family pretty much just stuck to my next four. We would watch good freaking movies.
Don't you dare hate.
Yeah.
On my freaking list. Well, go ahead.
Home Alone 2.
Wait, Home Alone 1 is my number 4.
Okay.
So we can talk about them.
We'll get into Home Alone in a minute. Home Alone 2. When he gets on the wrong freaking plane. First off, how the hell do you get on a wrong plane and ends up in New York?
His family hates him so much.
Oh my god, the freaking
this poor kid,
Calvin, that little goofball.
Yeah,
that movie is so crazy. Oh my god.
Which one is the one that Trumpina is in?
The second one.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
So good. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. And then people used to call me Marv, the dude with the curly hair. Back in high school, when I would rock my Jufro and a shitty beard.
That is so mean.
I was Marv. So
my heart just like leapt to the other side of my chest. That makes me so sad.
I was Marv.
That's kind of funny.
It is what it is. Granted, there was a good bit of fluff in the second Home Alone. They probably could have cut a good bit about
Who cares?
a bit of that out.
Yeah.
But man, when it starts to ramp up and they're chasing him through that warehouse that he just set up with all the traps. Oh my,
Yeah.
Nothing geeked me out more as a kid.
Of course.
Than watching those two hooligans just get wrecked.
Oh my god. I like literally some of my favorite memories are when my dad introduced Ben to the Home Alone movies. It was like we just took him to like Disney World and he thought, oh my god, just him laughing at every freaking little bamboozle.
him throwing bricks and just pelting him in the head was insane.
And then as a kid, I'm like, oh, so if I was robbed home alone, like I'd be fine. I know exactly what I'd do now. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know how well that would work.
Absolutely
IRL.
terribly. But I was just like, well, if he can do it, I guess I'll give it a freaking whirl.
Yep.
Yeah, those movies are just
burning the top of old buddy's head off.
Of course.
It's so crazy that that's Joe Pesci. Isn't that his name?
Oh yeah, holy
that
shit.
He was in Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Freaking.
Hold up the board. Hold up the board.
There he is. There's Joe.
That's.
He was the dude in Home Alone. Funny guy, huh? What do you mean by funny guy?
That's so. Oh my god, I did not put that together. Wow. Legend. Yeah, what a freaking variety of roles that man played. What other board? Oh, I thought you were bringing out another.
Nope.
Yeah, those movies are so good.
Phenomenal.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, one of the few child actors that's like normal now.
Normal as hell. He's just like a dad, and he's like, I love Brenda Song so much.
It's because he got out. He didn't keep trying to
This
chase
is true.
that dragon.
Yeah.
He did. What'd you just say? Brenda Song?
That's who he's married to.
What?
Yeah. They have 2 babies.
The freaking London Tipton.
Yes.
Wendy Wu.
Yes.
Wow.
He recently, and I mean a couple years ago, within a couple years, he got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and he gave his like speech and just like sung her praises. Like he couldn't do any of this without blah 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 blah. She is equally as obsessed with him. They are so in love. Wow. Isn't that crazy?
That's good.
She's obsessed with him. It's actually really sweet to see them talk about each other.
Wow.
But yeah, they've been married for a bit.
So they got little white Chinese babies.
Okay, yeah.
That's crazy.
I think they have 2 kids, I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
But yeah. So no, he did it good. Like he did the child actor thing well.
He didn't do Home Alone 3, which was a dumpster fire.
Never saw it. I'm okay.
Home Alone 3 and 4, oh God.
You just need to know when to be done. Keep a good thing good. You know?
Ugh.
Well.
Ugh. We can talk about Home Alone 1. That's my number 3. That's what, your number 4?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
Goodness. So it's the classic.
What's the name? Because I cannot remember, of his uncle.
Oh my god.
Because he can eat glass.
Shit.
He sucks so bad.
I should know this, and I have no idea.
It's okay. It'll come to you before the end of the ep. But yeah, the like fam dynamics in that movie are so funny to me.
How big is their family? They have like a family of 30, and why are they
literally?
Where are they traveling to? You already have everybody in a house. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, true. Because they're not going to visit any relatives. Maybe they just. I don't even know. That's such a good point, because they're not like, we're going to visit grandma. They're just like, we're going there. Even though we're all together on Christmas, we're going to go.
Yeah, we can't think about it. We just got to enjoy it.
No, and the, oh my God, the actress that plays his mom.
Redhead, I don't know.
Why can't I think of her freaking name? Anyways, she is so perfect. But the freaking uncle, man, sucks so. What was? God, my memory is so bad. It's pathetic. But I just remember there's like one line in particular that he like says to Macaulay Culkin.
When he's in the shower.
Probably. What is it?
I have no idea.
I just remember being like, yep, we could never make this movie now.
Doesn't he call him an agate?
Probably. It's like something like that where you're like,
or
yep.
Maybe his cousin called him an ag.
Probably. It's something, if it's not that, it's something very similar.
Or maybe an idjit.
Maybe that feels close.
I don't know. Agate fit. No way they put
No.
agate in that. Idjit sounds better.
Closer. It was something like that where I'm like, Jesus Christ, Merry Christmas, I guess. But it's just good. It's the freaking 90s.
God, take
Times
me
were
back.
pure. Yeah.
I don't know about pure.
I don't think they were.
They were something.
They were something. But yeah, I love
Such a
those
classic
movies.
freaking movie.
Yeah.
Oh, he just really gave it to Marv and God, I can't think of the
I
other
can't
dude's
either.
name. I just know it's Joe Pesci.
That's so crazy that people called you that. That's so messed up.
Well, when the fro was out and the shitty, not even beard, I just had a neared, just a nasty neck beard. Oh my God, I was a wreck in high school.
So was everyone.
Yeah, but I was just, it's amazing I ever got any kind of tail.
Okay. Well.
Number 3, what's yours?
My number 3 is How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Which one?
Cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my faves. Like I said, the freaking live action was also great. But if I had my pick, I would pick the cartoon every time.
Fine.
I love it. Again, the whole concept of Grinch is actually insane.
They just took the Scrooge and
Made it different.
made him a monster.
Yeah, I still like Justice for the Dog. That's all I have to say.
That's Dr. Seuss, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss was a maniac.
Yes, correct.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was a kid lover.
If he was around for Epstein's list, he would absolutely be a frequent flyer.
He would have been on that plane more than old Billiam Clinton himself.
It would have been called Seuss Island by the end.
Yeah.
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 So,
yep.
We'll just keep it at that. Also,
he probably would have written a book about the island.
Oh, what would it have been called though? Like it would have been, because you know how it's always like the Zubers and the Zingus went to the Fleaboo. I don't know what the island would be.
Freaking, I don't know, Fondle Island.
Yeah, I was just gonna say like Diddle Island.
Diddle Island. Yes.
Oh, it's terrible.
On Diddle Island, there was a ditty.
He hopped on my belly till 3:30. Anyways, I'm getting scared that we're doing this. If you are listening and watching this ep, I want you to comment what you think is in fucking Who Hash from The Grinch Stole Christmas. What is Who Hash? And what do you think it's made of? Because that's what I want to know.
You know.
Nope.
Scooby Snacks. So damn shit, so purple.
I'm about to call out your friend on this pod because I'm so furious.
That's exactly what Who Hash is. It's Scooby Snacks. Shit's purple. So
when I showed the
sticky.
video to Sid, she said something along the lines of like, that's just how Trevor talks. And I was like, no, I know. And that's what's scary.
Great.
You do speak like that when you whisper, that is just you whispering.
Guess it's just us two tonight. The glass was in the small pocket.
Pretty soon, I just want you guys to know, big announcement. I'm pretty sure this is just an assumption. I'm pretty sure I will not be the co-host much longer because I think you'll see a different face. And to that, I want to say I'm sad. And I guess love is love.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. Anyways, comment what you think Who Hash is. But that's my number 3. How the
Scooby Snacks. Number 3, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Shout out to the Seuster. If our 2 and 1 aren't the same,
our 2 is not. Our 1 definitely is. Don't look, Peeker.
I can't. You think? Yeah, I can't read that far.
Okay.
Elf.
Is your number 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
What do you mean, well?
I'll speak in a minute.
You have the wrong number 1 then. That's what.
Okay, well.
Elf is the rewatchability of Elf is
Yeah.
outrageous.
It's good every single. There's never like a sure we can watch it again. It's always like, yeah, of course, put it on.
This was peak Will Ferrell. This was like Anchorman, Step Bros, kicking and screaming. This is when he couldn't miss.
This would be a really good, like, if you're just starting to date someone and you're really trying to get a feel, ask them about like their thoughts on Elf. And that will tell you really quickly. If they're like, sure, it's fine. All right, we can cut that.
Yeah,
We can let them go.
Yeah, we can go ahead and get this show on the road.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'll talk about it in a second.
Phenomenal movie.
So good. My number 2, and I think this is heavily just nostalgia, and it's because my parents, and it's Charlie Brown freaking Christmas. What?
I can't believe you don't have the correct movie anywhere on your list.
I know. I think I know what your number 1 is. I could be wrong.
Yeah, everybody does. I said it last week.
You know, my memory is that of Alzheimer's. Charlie Brown Christmas. Can you just not hate on my list? It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I do come from the family in which I come from. And so the scene where they're like playing the Christmas music at the Christmas party, my parents would be like, we each pick a character and we'll listen to that song and we'll dance like that character. So if you're wondering why I am the way I am, that's why.
So who would you be?
Typically I was freaking Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of just my default. And then like Peyton would be Charlie typically. Cooper would be like freaking the one with the blanket.
Yep.
And then I don't know, Delaney was probably Pigpen as a kid because she freaking stank. But anyways, so fun. Again, it's a nice one to have on the background, like if you're wrapping presents or baking or whatever. Because it's a short one.
Yep.
But it is genuinely one of my favorites. And the music from there is like some of my favorite Christmas music.
Fair enough.
Well, I guess we've reached the end, and it seems like you're not going to be stoked about my list.
I am appalled that the number 1 Christmas movie of all time, it is so good that there are multiple TV channels. TV
No,
channels.
just keep it Chibi.
TV channels. There's at least 4 that run a 24-hour marathon of this freaking movie on Christmas. Because it's that good. We all A Christmas Story. You're gonna shoot your eye out, Ralphie? Are you freaking not even on your list? Not even on your list. How dare you? How dare you?
I thought this episode was literally going to bring us together. Like, I thought we were going to be singing Dahu Doris around the table.
How dare you leave A Christmas Story off your freaking list? If you don't watch A Christmas Story at least once on Christmas Day, you're not American. You guys don't watch it at all, do you?
No, we do.
I bet.
And can you at least give me some credit that I've actually seen it?
This is fair.
You
the
know?
Scene where they just rap. God, what's his name? Why can't I think of the little brother's name?
No, but I know. Oh my God, wait, go ahead. Sorry.
Just when they wrap him up in all the jackets, he's like, I can't move my arms.
Yeah. The scariest thing for me that unlocked a fear as a kid that I was like, oh, I didn't even know I had to be worried about this was the tongue on the pole. Are you kidding me? But then I feel like I had a neighbor that lived across the street who was a little rascal. And I feel like I was like, wait, try it. Just see if it works. Because I didn't want my freaking tongue to get ripped out of my head.
Just try it on the ski lift.
Yeah, that would probably go really well. Marshall would be like, Lily, what are you doing? And then I'd have to quit.
There are just too many classic moments when he gets kicked down by Santa down the slide,
Down the chute.
down the chute.
Yeah.
When he actually shoots his eye out. Oh my goodness, I'm blanking so hard.
I just always remember as a kid thinking that lamp was the most scandalous
the
thing.
lamp.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot the lamp. When he said fuck, but he said fudge. And,
Yep.
oh my
Yep.
goodness.
Yeah.
And then he lied and said it was his boy, and they just tore his boy's ass up. Yeah. That movie, I can't believe it didn't make your list.
I get
absurd.
points for seeing it though. Because for me, that's good. The girl who's seen 10 movies in her whole life, that's good. Yep.
There's no excuse.
Well, you know what? I would just like to formally apologize to you. And I can just hope and pray that this Christmas season you find it in your heart to forgive me. My number one is Elf, by the way. So, anyways. Honorable mentions?
Elf is sick.
It's the best. It's never not funny. In many ways, we are Buddy the Elf and his father.
Yep.
But you know what? In the end, his dad sings, so Santa's sleigh flies. So I think that just shows we make it work.
Yep. Fun fact. Another fun fact. We've just been fact heavy this episode.
It's Christmas. Get over it.
My assistant, or one of the assistant coaches in high school, would walk around like Buddy the Elf when he got caught, like in Central Park, when he would like do this guy. He would walk around school like that, looking like a freaking idiot.
To be funny, or that was just his.
Just to be funny. Big Will Ferrell guy.
I so badly wish I could meet half of your coaches.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Oh my god! I had one that sounded just like Hank Hill. It was
That's the one I want to meet.
Insane.
That's my pick.
He was Hank Hill, and we would always just be like, "Damn it, Bobby!" And he would get so pissed.
Can you do the Boomhauer where it's like the ladies? You can do it.
I don't know if I can. We gotta get back on our King of the Hill.
Who's the friend who's like, "What did you say?"
I don't know. It's been too long.
Dale.
And
he was like, oh my god, it was something like,
"What'd you say about guns?"
Yeah, it was like
hurting people.
Guns don't hurt people. Oh fuck.
People hurt people.
I swear it was something like he was like terrorists or something crazy like that.
So are you Chinese or Japanese?
I'm from Laos. So are you Chinese or Japanese? I just will never. First of all, Boomhauer, it's actually insane how you can understand what he is saying.
Everything he says.
My mother did as well. I literally don't know what he's saying, but my favorite bit of all time is when his wife is like, "I made you muffins," and then he goes, "So what? Who cares?" I don't know why.
We almost had an LPP live by 2. That was extremely close. Whoa.
Well, it would have, it's Merry Christmas. You never know. I'm also just waiting for the day when this chair collapses from with under me.
Just not build it good enough.
Well, I mean, it was like $20 on Amazon.
So you gotta get an upgrade. You gotta get one of these guys.
I know, that one is so nice.
The shiz.
Well, my love, do you want to go over your honorables?
A lot of them have been mentioned already.
Oh, okay. I was like, you don't have to.
I think the only one that wasn't mentioned was Ernest Saves Christmas.
Oh, nice.
Ernest was just a goofball.
We had like a heavy, like earnest era in our family.
Yep,
That was a
same.
good, yeah, that was a good time.
Those were good times when VHS was still a thing.
Mm-hmm. My honorable mentions, some were already talked about, such as Nightmare Before Christmas and A Christmas Story. We also have Don't. We also have White Christmas, A Christmas Carol, of course, Miracle on 34th Street, which I'm going to be so real with you, I have no interest in seeing.
Never seen it. Four Christmases, forgot to mention that one. With Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon.
Never seen it. Shocker. My other one is It's a Wonderful Life. I'm trying to think if there's any others. I'm actually kind of sad I didn't put A Christmas Carol on my list. It is the Christmas story.
Oh, not A Christmas Story?
Yeah, but A Christmas Carol is literally the blueprint for freaking Scrooge. You know?
Yep.
There's also a Bill Murray movie, and I think it is just called Scrooge.
Yep.
My parents love that movie.
Bill Murray's awesome. You're anti-Bill.
I don't know. I think it's honestly because of that movie. I think so. I just feel like as a child, he kind of freaked me out.
Weird.
Well, I don't know. But yeah.
Did you see Osmosis Jones?
I did.
Is that what freaked you out? Because he was pretty gross in that movie.
Maybe that is what it was. There was one movie where I remember he was eating an egg.
Osmosis Jones.
That's what it was. Oh my God, thank
100%.
you. Yeah, that's totally what it was. Because I was like, oh my God. And then he like didn't feel good and probably heaved it. Yep.
What a sick movie.
Dang. I've like wondered for so long. I'm like, what is that movie with the freaking egg?
Well, I just got, there you go.
Thanks.
We got to the bottom of your Bill Murray hatred.
And now 2025 is just a new chapter for me and Bill.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Well, everyone, I hope you're feeling merry and bright. Sorry we kind of brought in some emo vibes with some Christmas facts. But hey, you got to take the good with the bad.
Yep.
And I hope that you get to sing Dahu Doris around whatever you so please.
What the hell are you saying?
In The Grinch, that's the song that the Who's would sing around the Christmas tree. So I hope that you get to do that with your friends. To the boys on the mountain, thanks for spreading the word. It's a little bit terrifying that you're listening. But thank you. And give everyone this holiday season a big old kiss on the forehead.
Yep. Consensually.
Consensually, of course.
It is 2024.
Almost 2025.
Yep.
What are you hoping for from Santa Claus this Christmas?
Bitcoin.
All right. He will get working on that.
Word.
All right.
All right. Gamble with some goose and snake eyes.
Dahu Doris.
Freaking poop.
Amen.